Okay, now, nobody wants to defend themselves against a gun, but if you're gonna defend yourself against a gun, just hope and pray it's at close range. Because some people think the further away, the safer they are. That's not necessarily true. The closer they are, the safer you are. Because if you got the gun, let's say to my forehead, all right, okay, I don't want no problems, I don't want no problems. Put your hands up immediately, and you wanna get that gun away from your forehead as far and as fast as possible. So, natural reaction, just get it away from you. And then grab it as quickly as possible with the hand, in a big circle. Take the gun away from him. Oh, he ripped the gun, he had a good hold on that gun. And then,
Going gently, taking it apart.
and then if you got it in my chest, you got a little lower. Same idea, get it away from you, circle it out, grab it without breaking it. Boom, boom. And you can actually, with that spin, you can actually take them down, you know. If I,
You have to use your whole body, not your arms.
then I can take you down to the ground, he's not going, but he doesn't want to hit the floor too. All right, but, one of the other ones is, you can go the other way with it too, so if you got it up against me, I can go that way, and I can do one of these arm bar techniques. And, what's the other one? Now, you can also, I didn't bring the fake knife, but it's a similar concept with the knife too. So you can do behind me if I can't see, but I know he's got a gun in my back, or to my head, or same thing, all I wanna do is spin and get that gun away from me as fast as possible, boom, grab it, same thing, take it away, get that gun away, make some distance, and then, all right, so, what else, did we miss something with the gun thing? Did my lower back, back of the head? Or just one or the other?
Simulated knife.
Okay, I'm gonna simulate a knife here, I wanna use that,
And just
all right, so, pretend he's got a knife. Yeah, you want me to do this one on you? So I'll pretend I got a knife. All right, and then use the gun as a knife?
I don't know if I remember.
Okay, go ahead, simulate the knife. I'll do it, I'm gonna get it away. So, pretty much the same concept, except you don't wanna make sure you don't have your hand on the blade, whereas over here with the gun, it's okay if you put your hand on the muzzle, or whatever they call that part of the gun, the muzzle, the barrel. Whereas if that was a knife, you don't wanna touch the knife, you wanna just do the hand. And what else?
So all I do is like, yeah. So just talk about the details.
Okay, so, with the knife or the gun? You wanna do it?
Either or.
All right, so, slow motion, he's got the gun at me, I raise my hands, you don't want no trouble, I don't want no trouble. All right, but just get that thing, because it takes a second to pull that trigger. So boom, slow motion, get it away. I'm grabbing the hand, the gun, the muzzle, the whole 9 yards, I'm swinging it. Big round circle, right?
I think you grab, you get it out of the way, like you said.
Yep,
Right.
yep,
Crank, no, you can keep on my wrist.
yeah. I like to hold the gun and the wrist, because that way I got my hand already on the gun to pull it away. Right, just on your wrist, that means you drop it, you know, I mean, I'm gonna take it down anyway, but I like to grab the muzzle, but if it's a knife, obviously, you gotta just hold the hand
Yeah, that works.
and the wrist, you know? But that's not a natural position to be in, and it's very painful. But if you do happen to react and go the other way with it, that'll work too. With the arm bar, then you step in and push this elbow into the tricep or the arm like that.
I got a modification of that one.
Okay. All right. Oh,
If you go to the inside instead of the outside. Trap the arm. Like this.
that'll work too.
And you know, trapped arm and control the shoulder. Take you down like that. Does that hurt?
No, but I just like the other move, because
I mean,
it's for me, I feel more comfortable with it. You know, if you're right there, you boom, boom. You know, and 9 out of 10 times you're taking that person down.
no. So, I mean, in real situations, you might not have a choice.
Right.
But if you're going this way, or
Yeah. No, you did it.
if you put your shoulder over,
Oh, yeah. That's another one
Yeah,
too, that's a good one.
that's
Yep.
see.
Yep. You could break that arm. Yeah, you could break the arm. That's actually probably better than,
Controlling more on my shoulder.
that's probably better than pushing like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you wrap it around, wow, I can feel it
And
on you. Yeah.
a reason to do it like that is because of this. Go ahead. Go.
Oh,
What if I?
yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not fast enough, when you pull back,
You know what I
if you
mean?
pull it back, yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead. Even from there,
yeah,
even put your hand.
yeah.
If I do, but if you plan on trapping my arm,
Mm-hmm. So if I'm gonna do that, let me do the arm trap again. So I'm gonna go this
Oh.
way. and
yeah. See, I'm not getting out of this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of trapping the arm, that brings, I know we're bouncing back and forth, but the barbell move. You got your hand on my shoulder, right? On my front of my shoulder. I secure it, right? And,
Nice.
and then I want to come
This is horrible.
up around, go like that, and then I can do it the other one too. The other one, try the other one. If you got my hand on my shoulder, you slightly move. Yeah, right. Oof. Yeah. So
And
a lot of
the-
different moves.
The opening bar is like this.
And that's what that move is, right? When you're clamping down on the... And try the other one?
The better you do the form, the more devastating it is.
Now go the other way with it? You gotta go like this. Oh yeah. You can put a little more. Yep.
Now, if I was to complete the form, look at this. I can't even do it because his arm will already be broke. But I'm trying to go like this.
High flower relief. It sounds like an innocent enough.
And then form.
High flower
Now-
relief sounds innocent enough, but it's devastating.
Say you get away. Keep going. See? And I can go around them. I can just, there's so many.
Variation.
Man.
And,
Go this way.
and you never fight in the force. You gotta go with it. So if I pull you this way, go with it. Right? Oh, yeah. 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 The eye jab work. There's my leg lock. And then, do you want to finish up with the Chi-Sao? I mean the Sulam Tao, which is usually the
I'll sit
opening.
down.
Sulam Tao is the opening,
The best for stress.
first part of the three part of the
an internal power.
So it's basically, or something like that. Okay, so, did you want to explain a little bit about that? The U.W.Y.H.L is basically an actual form which has an application for each form, right? Am I explaining that right? Each movement has an application.
It depends on the style,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
the lineage, and all that stuff. There's so many variations and lineage. I don't know about variation, lineages that teach them slightly.
Slight variation on each.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah. Now there's three levels of the first is of the U.W.Y.H.L, right?
U.W.Y.H.L, which contains everything, and you're supposed to do it like really, really slow, like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, just doing things like this.
And the purpose of that is to strengthen your internal
As
core, or
far as I understand it, and please, somebody who claims to know, correct me if I'm wrong. The little idea
which is what U.W.Y.H.L means, yeah.
is called that because from doing this slowly and correctly, it aligns your hip, your pelvis, whatever, your dantian, your main energy center, where your movement and power comes from, your core. You align your spine correctly, all the way up to this little part of your brain that controls your autonomic functions. From drilling this so much, slowly and correctly, it's said to give you control of your autonomic functions. You'll be able to do devastating power moves where it just looks like you're just moving like this. Because
Using your whole body, you're shifting your whole body. Instead of using just your
the
hand.
thing that I try to say is, if I didn't know Cliff was here, and I'm talking to somebody right here, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you later. Oh, I might have knocked him over because I don't know he's there. That's autonomic function. It's like breathing. You know, it's like walking. You don't have to think. I gotta put this foot down. Okay, now I'm gonna raise this one. No, you just you walk, right?
So at Wing Chun, you want to just practice that to becomes a natural. You don't have to think so much as to more react without thinking about it.
But you do it.
And that's how practicing.
But I don't think you just do the move over and over again
You gotta
until
do
it's
it right.
until you can do it like breathing. From doing it correctly, it aligns your body and all that, and it goes up to your brain, and you actually feel yourself becoming more powerful and stuff. And then you, because just like I said, if I didn't know he was there and I just went like that, it's a lot more powerful. Now, why is that?
You're using your whole body weight to push me without
But
trying to go like this.
even if I went like this, I didn't know he was there. Where's that other street over there? Now, if I was to hit him because I didn't know he was there, that might break his jaw or something. You know what I mean? Because it's your subconscious, your nervous system, your autonomic functions doing it instead of, all right, okay, now I'm gonna think.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Doing that
actually slows you down.
You're too tense sometimes.
Yep.
When you punch, you should be more relaxed, and then right before you strike, then you put the right.
But
Or shift your whole body.
all of that internal teaching is to get you to do that. If you was to learn how to break boards or things like that, but when people have enormous strength, if they're in a car accident or something like that, and they're trying to get their child out of the car, you know what I mean? They have enormous strength because they, I guess
The adrenaline has a lot to do with
that gives you control. Because you're not thinking about, oh my God, this is hard to break the door.
Yeah.
Wow, this is hard to break the window.
They just
You're
do it.
saying, I'm getting my son.
Yeah, they just do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you break that barrier
Mm.
in dire situations sometimes too. But if you were to ask somebody, well, how did you do that? They'll be like, I don't know, man. I just had to get my son. Well, you know, from everything that I've studied and learned, that's basically what it is. And masters, you know, like Yip-Man, Chu Shang Tin, you know, they're like skeleton skinny, and you know what I mean. So it's not.
How big you are, how
It's not-
strong you are. Yeah.
It's not lifting weights or physical type. It's the opposite. That's what it means to be internal. Doing this stuff correctly trains your internal organs and your muscles and your core strength, and it gives you control over your subconscious, so you can consciously control like flinch type moves and power.
All right, well, then there's normally, once again, there's three, the Sulam Tower, there's three different
And
phases,
that's the
levels.
Yeah, Sealing Tower was the first
Yeah.
form.
Chum Q, is it?
As far as I know, no matter what lineage or how different it is, Wing Chun basically has three forms. Sealing Tower, the little idea, generally, but it means a lot deeper than that. Chum Q, which is bridging a gap, different movements, and instead of being stationary, you start moving with your you know what I mean? It starts teaching you how to move and bridge the gap. Like, you know, how are you gonna initiate when you're out here? Or if he's coming in at you. You know what I mean? How are you gonna bridge? This is the bridge. You know? Oh. You know, if you try to grab me or something, you know, then you, you know what I'm saying? There's slightly different moves, and it teaches you how to bridge and move.
So it takes a little time to learn those three.
And move instead of just being stationary. The third one I heard is for like emergency situations. It's called Sintao, Chun Q, and U.W.Y.H.L. Mainly called thrust in fingers. You could, in Sealing Tower, you learn like Pox, what do you call it? Pox, lop, and punch, and things like that. U.W.Y.H.L, you go right in. You know? You don't stop. You know, and it's mainly, if I didn't see him, go ahead. Just attack him. You know what I mean? And you got me, and you're trying to punch me now. You know what I mean? Wah. You know what I mean? It goes straight in, along with the. I mean, you know what I mean? Your blocks are your strikes and stuff. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That was my block. I blocked him by
jabbing for my eyes.
Yep, going straight in.
Yeah.
I do something. You know what I mean? And it deals with hitting vital spots.
Yeah, because one of the moves I remember was like
That's
this, down finger straight.
You can't recover from. If you get hit in the ribs, I forgot what they call these bones, but
There's like 6 pressure points there?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's not something you could just keep fighting from. You're gonna go down. You know what I mean?
Punch to the throat, you know?
Wham! Right in the eyes. Boom! You know?
And I think we covered a lot during this first thing. One of the things was the chokehold. If you want to just go give me a chokehold, this is an easy one. You just
Sealing Tower.
it's step back, eye jab. And then another one is, if you do the chokehold again,
But what about the rest of it?
let me see, do it again, I gotta refresh my memory here. It's up, like this. You mean that one?
No,
No.
the rest of the
Oh, okay, all right.
You know what I mean?
I'll do you, I'm choking you? Yeah,
No. Boom, boom.
yeah.
Now, in the form, you go like this. Boom, 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 boom. See, now this is the part that he was doing. Then it goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. What's this? What's that?
Yeah,
See? Boom.
yeah. Yeah, I straight, that's all the application of that form.
Why would I do this
Um,
in a real fight? If every move is
is,
if you could do every move in a fight like
Yeah.
Barbara.
why would you retract your hands like that?
Okay, so
So look, I'm choking you,
boom,
yeah, you're breaking the chokehold,
boom.
you're jabbing my eyes.
Because if do it to me. Do it to me. Huh? The opposite.
Oh, yeah,
You're pulling my arms down, all right. Now, in a real fight, I'm not gonna stay here. As soon as you try to eye gouge me, or if you do eye gouge me, what am I gonna do?
retreat. Come back, yeah,
Ah,
yeah. So that's where this comes in,
right?
right?
Yep.
The hands breaking free.
Now, whack me
Yeah,
on the upside. Boom.
yeah,
I grab you again.
yeah.
Now what? What's the form? The form.
The form is, no, no, it's eye jab.
No. It goes like this.
Oh, retract.
No. And this is bear hug to get out of the bear hug. And then when you do this,
Hmm.
yep. Step behind him and take him down. That's what this stuff is.
Let me try that.
And then,
So it's drop, push, strike.
yep, but in the form,
Yeah.
you do this.
Okay, I didn't do it. Yeah, so it's drop, right,
No.
drop. Oh, okay, all right, let me try that again, so it's drop, and then, okay.
Now you push back. The arms,
Oh,
bam.
yeah,
Then you push forward.
all right. And then I push forward. And strike, no? No?
Boom,
Okay.
boom. So you're arching your back and you're pushing,
Yeah.
and then that seals the deal.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me try that again. So it's drop. Boom. Right?
And back,
No.
push me back, push,
Back.
right?
Yeah.
Then that way.
And then I go
Don't lean.
forward.
Yep.
Yeah. Hmm. You got this hand, I gotta grab that, and you gotta strike there and loop up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what.
So, the last thing. All right. You gonna try to choke me? Boom, bam. All right. So now you're gonna grab your eyes. All right. You would stay like that in a real fight if I went whack.
No, I
To your
probably
eyes?
think.
And you probably try to grab me too, right?
Yeah.
Bam. Now you see what you did?
Try to hold it.
The end of it, it goes like this.
Oh, okay. That's the purpose of that, to break the grip.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. All right.
what else?
Makes sense.
See?
All right.
So, bam, 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 bam. See, you're grabbing. Wow.
All right, makes sense.
To do the other.
And there's another choke. There's another choke hold. Let me try that one too. If you grab me, you choke me.
Which way?
Choke me. How does this one? Oh, I just go up. Boom. 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 That's a good one too.
I guess all the movements are in there.
That one, I don't know if that's in the form.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? All right, so
It's,
here we go. So I'll do a slow motion. So it's,
Yeah. Now, this stuff is more like jump cue.
yeah,
Okay, the second form that you, because it teaches you how to step.
that right there is an arm breaker, right? Because when you're doing that, how does that, remember we did that with the,
Yes.
so if I'm punching you, you wanna break, there you go.
Now,
Just slapping.
Yeah, in a real fight, mainly, you're gonna be like, right? You're gonna be-
Oh, yeah.
So then, see?
Yeah. But that right there, you could break somebody's arm, right? When somebody's got their hand
Yeah.
like that, you just, and it's just a light, like that.
If I didn't tense up,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'd be on the ground.
Well, I think that's all we got time for today, because everybody has to do somewhere. But,
Now, see, we're all over the place with it and stuff. Because this is what the U.W.Y.H.L program is all about. If you want to know the details or correct me or know exactly how to do stuff, well, then you take the regular classes. The U.W.Y.H.L program is to use what you have learned. And, you know, if you got bright ideas and all that stuff, okay, then showcase them at this part of
so if somebody wants to,
the program.
if somebody wants to participate, should they call, email, or whatever?
And-
Just come down?
We welcome masters and rookies. We want to hear we want your input and whatever you got to put on the table.
So they should contact EP Martial Arts, East Providence, so what's the, you know the address of here? But it's epmartialarts.com,
345 Taunton Ave,
East Providence.
East Providence.
Yeah. Or go to epmartialarts.com, and then,
I think the main number is 401-489-4982.
it's on the website anyway, you should get it. All right, well, thank.
What, YouTube, Instagram?
Well, hopefully we'll get all stuff set up that if it isn't. Well, thanks for demonstrating, and hopefully this will take off and you can do another series.
The main theme is learn by teaching, lead by following. And figure 8. All right,
Thank you.
peace.